How's it going, everybody? I'm KB from TK Stitch, and thank you for clicking on today's video. I just got this delivered. Got my packing slip here. Got some sweaters, some hats. Most importantly, the hats. We're gonna be doing a job for somebody that about a year ago came to us and asked us for some custom towels. I'll put the video right up here. We did them pretty much on just some towels, bath mats, I guess technically is what they're called. And not too long ago, he dropped off some really nice duffel bags as well. This I uploaded as a short, but the bag is right here. Design came out fantastic. He might be picking those up today. I don't know. I told him he could come tomorrow because I can get this job done today and it'll just save him a trip. So I just let him know. We'll see what he says. But these are Yupoongs, not Deckies today. Yupoongs 5-panel hat. Well, they're pretty clean. We're gonna be doing, I think, 12 of these navy blues and two of the black. I think he wants an extra. Luckily, I did order extra, so always make sure to do that just in case you mess something up or they just want more. So we'll be getting all of these done today and I'll have all of his stuff ready to go. Besides that, I just get sweatshirts. All of this is just sweatshirts. It's perfect timing when somebody wants something, like hats most of the time. And you also need to order some stuff because I ordered through SS Activewear and you need to get minimum $200 worth of stuff to get free shipping. And that's a huge like saving or profit, however you want to see it. So luckily I was able to get his stuff, my stuff, free shipping. This was the first sample that I did just on this flat. Came out really, really nice. Everything's just about perfect. The axe, the details, the letters, everything clean. But when I ran the actual hat, everything was pretty clean, the letters, the axe as well, but these letters were just coming out too funky. I think I did one before and it was even worse, or I did one after this one and it was a little bit better, but I just wasn't too happy about that, so I had to change up the design just a little bit. Here is the old one and this is the new one, which is the official one that we're doing today. So what I ended up doing, making this text smaller. I just feel like there was no reason for that text to be that huge. So I sized it down a little bit and then I made this a little bit bigger, which let me get cleaner text as well. He also wanted to see how it would look with white and white task force as well. So I did LA Fire white, task force white, sent him a picture, and then I simply just colored in with red task force because he also wanted to see that color combination. Ultimately, we landed that it's gonna be white and white. LA Fire white, task force white. And I did another hat. He kept it. Once I had it looking good on paper, I did it on the hat. It was a Decky, the one that finally came out clean. I had promised him a sample Yupoong, so I told him, you know what? He paid me for the sample as well, so I told him, you know what? Keep this one, the Decky one. What you already paid me for the sample is just gonna go into the overall price of all the hats. I'm like, if you still want it, of course. And he was totally down. He liked how it looked, so it ended up working out. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the digitizing, not much, probably just the sizing of it, any little details, and then we're just gonna get to embroidering as many hats as possible. Probably won't be showing all of them, but I do want you guys to see the end result of at least one. So here's the original design. Cool style, has a little like, even like a vintage type of look, a little sketchy looking. The main thing I wanted to do was make sure that I was able to get some of that detail in the axe, because that's really what makes it stand out. You could have this axe just looking like just gray and brown, but that's what makes a little bit of the difference. This might look good like maybe for a shirt. In my opinion, it was just too big for a hat. So this is where we're at right here. Lettering is Times Roman, classic. I don't know what this was because I broke them apart, so it doesn't show me anymore. Oh, Garamond. Garamond is a pretty solid font that I use often. But anyways, the gray was a fill. This was a satin. I just had the angle the same direction here. What I was trying to get, like, I didn't need these shapes to be like crazy defined. I just wanted to get that effect. And even though they're not like well-made shapes, I guess you could say, it is what I want, or what I wanted from this design. So that worked out. These are all satins. You got your fill, you got your satin borders, nothing crazy. This wasn't a font, of course. I just went over this. What I did here was just, let's say we're going shape by shape, whatever, right? So what I ended up doing was going into create layouts, create outline. Make sure it's a satin. Okay. And then that's what ends up being the background, the border, so to speak. I probably put up the pull compensation to like 20 or something, out to 15. I did it for the entire shape, and that's about it. I'm going bottom up, somewhat center out. It does a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then it does do city, I think fire, and then the LA, AL. But here are my dimensions. 2.5 in height, 3.1 in width. 63.5 millimeters in height, 80.4 millimeters in width. We are at almost 10,000 stitches, 9,981. Gonna go ahead and export this. We're gonna hoop it up and we're gonna run it. First official one of this job. For the task force, just because I did have some issues at the beginning, I'm using the thinner thread with the 65.9 needle. This is a thread here in case anybody's interested. Sim thread and bro thread. I vouch for them, even though they're like considered the cheap thread. To me, they're still crazy good for the price and for how much you get. Of course, we're using our 2.5 cutaway stabilizer. Here we got our Yupoong. Make sure you take that off. Nothing to it but to hoop it. That's pretty much it. Don't think I need to bend this too much. Let's go ahead and get the colors right. That's gonna be that thin thread. I have that on 13. See that? So you guys know I'm not lying. Right there. 13. That's the brown. The gray of the X. 12 for that. Red. And then everything bordered up with black. White once again, thin thread. That is black, white, sorry, red. And then it is white again, not thin thread, just regular 40 weight thread. Load that up. Let's waste no time, let's run it. I'm right down here, centered up. Let's get it. This design really humbled me. It wasn't too difficult, but when I first digitized it, it probably took me like 15 minutes. Got it done real quick. Did the sample, it looked amazing. I thought I just had it on the first run, but nope. Took me a couple tries, but as long as we get there. Here it is, everybody. What do you guys think? Needs a little cleanup, not much. Got a loose thread here on the E. Just gonna pull that out, cut it, burn. Oh, it's the ending of the stitching. But yeah, what do you guys think? As soon as I started running the hat, I come back to the table and what do I see? The cutaway I was supposed to use. Still came out clean. The next one I'm gonna use it just to compare. And if I don't need it, I won't be using them. I'll just save them. And yeah, sorry I didn't think about my machine, the Melco running in the background. My bad. But I did want to maybe record how long it was gonna take. This hat took 17 minutes, not too long. I'm not gonna be rushing it. I'm just gonna be running it throughout the day. I'll have them cleaned up by the end of the night. I think I'll leave it here. I just wanted to post something real quick, a little longer video than the shorts, just to show off what I'm working on. I'm so glad I got this order. He came with the other 2 bags. Really cool guy. Cool type of people to deal with in the business world. Anyways, guys, appreciate you. We're at about 750 subs. Amazing. Thank you all for everything. I'm gonna keep on posting as long as you guys want to see it and are interested. That's it for me again. Or if you haven't, like and subscribe. Deuces.